Do you need some help figuring out whether the Learnworlds Online Course Platform is for you? Hi, I'm Auret from Essetino Media, helping you create profitable content. And in this video, I'm going to be doing a full, honest, in-depth review of Learnworlds and particularly answering these 6 questions for you. My goal for you by the end of this video is that you'll be able to make a good, solid, informed decision on whether this is the right course platform for you. Just so you know, I've designed and developed many websites in Learnworlds for our clients, and I wanted to share my experience that I have with this platform with those of you who are thinking about creating, managing, and selling online courses. So let's dive right in. First, let's talk about who the platform is for, and I'll show you some examples on the front end of what these Learnworlds websites can look like. So Learnworlds is for any edupreneurs, coaches, teachers, schools, basically anywhere from small to medium-sized businesses all the way to bigger organizations who are learning to create educational products for the marketplace. Other course platforms are very much either, for the little guys, for the coaches, or for the big organizations. So the difference with this platform is that it scales with you as your business grows. So let me show you a couple examples of the front end of Learnworlds, and then we'll go into the back end. And if at any point you're watching this and you're like, I think Learnworlds is a pretty good fit for me, then I do have a link in the description that offers up a 30-day free trial of Learnworlds. You don't have to put in your credit card information, which is really cool, so you can go ahead and try that out. You can click on the link in the description down below. This right here is an example of a full-fledged website that I've built for one of our coaches. They help other people create their soulmate relationship and create more love in their lives. So what you're looking at here is a full-fledged website. And with Learnworlds, you can create full websites, or you can just use it to create a single landing page for your course and have an automated way for accepting payments and having those students come in and take the course. Just to show you another different example here, this is a course landing page that I built for a company that goes into other large organizations, and they provide leadership training or training for the employees and management to really upgrade their skills at work. So this right here is done with the Learnworlds course builder. And what's really cool is you can just drop in these modules that are already built for you and just customize the text and the content. Like this right here, it pulls the curriculum directly from the course that is in Learnworlds. So there's some really cool things, and I'll show you the back end in a second. There's some really cool things that you can do with the builder that just make it easy to throw up a page or a website depending on what you need to use this platform for. So as you can see, you can create some pretty gorgeous, professional looking web pages, whether it's a full-fledged website or a single landing page. Now let me show you what the back end looks like. And let's talk about some key features and benefits of what this platform can actually do for you and your business. Okay, so I'm now in the back end of one of the sites here, and I'm going to go through 3 main areas to show you: the courses area, the site builder, and marketing. Because I don't want to waste your time. A lot of these other features like your dashboard, seeing analytics, etc., these are all things that come standard with other platforms. So I want to really hone in and focus on what makes this platform unique and different from the other platforms. So let's look at courses. And this area is where you can create your courses. So when you create a new course, it walks you through and really simply you can enter in your title, your description, your image, and you can start to load up content for the course. So it makes it really simple to just get that going. And if you see here, I'm going to click on one of these courses here. So what I like about this courses area is that when you click on a course, everything that pertains to that course, whether it's the landing page, as you see here, called the layout, the contents of the course, the access permissions, the pricing, your customizations for what the course player looks like, all this stuff is contained in one area. And the course manager area shows a visual representation of all of the courses so you can see at a glance what you're offering. This is unique to Learnworlds because some other platforms, they list all of they call them products, like product titles of your courses. And so you have to really click in and dive into each area to really customize that product or that course. So Learnworlds' backend, I find, is a lot more visual and easier to navigate in this regard. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you here in the contents is this add activity feature. Now, contents is where you upload your course curriculum. What does that look like? You can create separate modules like you see here, introduction, and each lecture or lesson within that module is called an activity. And I love that because e-learning and course development is evolving so much to be just so much more beyond a video lesson or a text lesson. And so as you can see here, there's a ton of different learning activities or lectures that you could do for your course. You can embed different elements here, an ebook, PDF. You could do live sessions, so literally set up a Zoom live session or a group session in your course and connect it and integrate it with Zoom, which is seamless because students can attend your live session within your Learnworlds site, so they're not taken away into a Zoom player or anything like that. You can create exams, self-assessments, different forms, so to survey your students, to gather their feedback, to see where they're at. There's some really cool things that you could do with this, which I'll mention in a few moments here. Create some crazy automations to increase engagement with your learners. You can give them or award them a certificate of completion, which comes in handy, especially if you're offering your courses to organizations or enterprises, and the employees need to be able to show the certificate of completion once they've taken your course. Other things you can do, you can embed other elements here through code. You can create questionnaires. So this right here is one of the most unique elements of Learnworlds, is that you can create your video lessons to be interactive, so that when someone clicks on an image or a piece of text within that video, it does some sort of behavior. You could do different animations. This is really cool because it keeps the learner or the student engaged, right? They're actually needing to take action in order for the lesson to continue. So you don't need a different third-party software or anything like that, or understanding tech, understanding animations or anything like that to create this kind of engagement with your course content. It can all be done within the Learnworlds platform. You can really start to see that Learnworlds leads with helping instructors create super engaging courses and e-learning experiences. All of their features kind of speak to that. I mean, they have a built-in discussion area where students can interact with each other. They have these engagement features, which is critical because there's a huge percentage of students that buy courses, but they don't complete the course. Actually, they don't even get halfway in the course. And another thing that I want to show you here is this SCORM option. So suppose that you need to create a fully customizable white label solution so that you can offer up your courses to big businesses, enterprises, for their teams and employees to take the course. So what you would be doing is selling a certain number of seats. It's huge business for you because you're not selling B2C or direct to the customer or student. You're selling B2B, right, to the business. So you're selling a set number of seats so that that business can use it for organizational development, employee development, that sort of thing. And I'm saying this because Learnworlds, it has the infrastructure to do that for you. And the way it does that is through the SCORM lecture that you see right here. So when you're uploading a SCORM lesson, this basically means that the lesson is portable. It's something that you can easily sell B2B and give to other businesses. Okay, so now let's go take a look at the site builder. I'm going to close out of this. We'll come back here and go to the site builder. Now you can see here there's many things that you can do site-wide, so changing all of the theme of the site, colors, fonts, that sort of thing can all be customized from the Theme Explorer. And then when you're going into editing each specific page, it looks a little bit something like this. So I'm on one of their course landing pages right now, but But you can see here that the course builder is very much a modular course builder. So it makes it easy to just come in here, add a section, and what's cool is that they have pre-built sections that they've pulled from what works best for conversions and what instructors like to use most. So you can see here, for example, if you want a module or a section on your site that showcases your products or your course, then you can choose from any one of these and then go ahead and customize it. There's media, text, there's different payment forms that you can embed. Or if you're wanting to show stats or credibility, certain percentages, anything like that, you can easily edit that. And when someone scrolls down, it'll do an animation where it counts up to those percentages. Event calendars for upcoming events. This is really great, especially if you're doing cohort-based courses or live classes. So let me just show you an example. Let me show you, I want to add a section that has testimonials. So I'm just going to click on this one right here, and it's going to drop it in there for me. It knows the colors for my site already, so it has pretty much done it all for me. I just need to come in here and switch out the images, switch out the text, etc. And as you can see, it's pretty intuitive. So I do like the builder in Learnworlds in comparison to the other course platforms out there. And the builder is enough in that it's easy to use and it gives you a level of customization and flexibility, but at the same time gives you pre-modules, pre-designed templates that are ready to use out of the box. So you have the best of both worlds. Another really cool feature of Learnworlds is their tagging feature. So you can tag website visitors, students, specific actions that students take as well. For example, once they've completed a course, once they've received a certificate, or taken a certain module within the course. You can create automations out of all of these things. You can tag that visitor or the student according to the actions that they've taken and create automations around them. So another example is after they've completed one course in my school, they've received a certificate, I can tag them and create an automation around showing them a promotion for a related course or the advanced level of that course. Now, don't worry if this feels like it's way over your head or sounds a little complicated. It's actually not once you understand how to do it, but I wanted to mention it because the significance of this is huge. It basically gives you a higher control over what happens in your school and really allows you to nurture students, engage more with them, and create automations that will streamline your processes and save you a ton of time when it comes to upselling, selling more of your courses or your services. When it comes to creating more engagement in your courses, you can do all of these things using the tagging feature. Jumping back into the dashboard here, I'm in the marketing section because I wanted to show you something in here as well. You can create different coupons, different promotions. You can see here under your marketing tools, you can create bundles with your courses. So if you wanted to bundle it together or offer a subscription to your course rather than a one-time payment, you can do that as well. You can also offer up an affiliate commission to someone who wants to promote your course. So you can easily manage all of your affiliates right from this section here on the bottom left. And it really helps streamline things in terms of paying affiliate commissions. It doesn't have to happen manually. It happens all automatically. If one of your affiliates uses their link, someone purchases through their link, they get paid. So all of this can be managed from back here as well. All right, now how do you get paid? So you can easily go into your settings and hook up your Stripe account, your PayPal. You can even integrate it with a Shopify store if you already have a Shopify store. So when you integrate any of these accounts that you have here, it offers up multiple payment options for your students. And whenever someone does purchase a course or a product in your Learnworlds store, that money goes straight to your Stripe or your PayPal. Another cool feature that I like of Learnworlds is the sandbox option. So at any time, if you've made changes to your site or your landing page or your checkout page, and you want to test or see the experience from the student's point of view, what it looks like to make a test purchase, They allow you to easily do that from here. You just need to activate Sandbox, as they call it Sandbox, because you're playing and testing things out. And they give you these test credit card numbers to go ahead and make that purchase so you can see what it looks like. Typically, you would have to do this with some really complicated processes through PayPal and developing a Sandbox account and all this stuff. So I really like that they have this feature and it's easy to use from within the Learnworlds site. And if you are offering subscriptions or memberships, basically a reoccurring payment through your school, you will need to integrate that with Stripe. Now, one thing I will mention about Learnworlds, and I'll show you in the integrations area here, is that you will need to integrate an email marketing tool. So they don't have a built-in email marketing service, so you can easily integrate with MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, or ConvertKit, as you see here. And I will say your email marketing tool is absolutely critical, so do keep that in mind as an extra cost to Learnworlds so that you could really start to take advantage of those automations with this platform. All right, so let's talk about pricing. How does the pricing compare with the other learning management systems or platforms out there? So you can see here the different plans in front of you. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, they do offer a 30-day free trial, and that link is in the description below. But what does it look like after that free trial? So after the free trial, you will be asked to put in your credit card information, and you can choose from Starter, Pro Trainer, Learning Center. Now, if you are someone who wants to do live classes, like a cohort-based course, you will need at least the Pro Trainer account, because this is what allows you to do integration with Zoom. And it's also the plan that you'll need if you want to build out a full website with Learnworlds, because with the starter, you're limited to 3 pages. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you are someone who wants to offer up your courses B2B, meaning you want to sell X number of seats, let's just say 100, thousands of seats, depending on the organization, right, for your course, then you will need to go with the Learning Center option. And I say that because this is what allows you to upload SCORM files. Remember the files that I was talking about where it allows you to white label and basically have portability with those lessons, so that those companies can then take your course and put them in their own systems, platforms. That infrastructure that's required is through the Learning Center plan right here. Also, the interactive video feature where you can create quizzes, students can click on the videos, you have titles, labels come up, images, buttons, that sort of thing. That feature as well is also available with the Learning Center. So there's a lot that you can do with the Learning Center plan at $249 a month. If you're comparing this to Kajabi, which is also $200 plus per month, you're getting a lot more within this plan in terms of features that allow you to increase engagement with your courses, in terms of features that allow you to make more money, right? Selling B2B. So there's more return on investment there. And also in terms of integrations. If you are integrating your MailChimp, ConvertKit, or any of those email platforms, you will need the Learning Center plan as well to use that integration, the email marketing tool. Another question that I get asked a lot about Learnworlds specifically in terms of making a decision with this platform is, how good is their support? So Learnworlds has a full-fledged academy of their own where they have courses that really help you understand the platform more. They have the support forums, all that stuff, but that stuff is pretty typical of these e-learning platforms. What I do really like about their support is that when you send them an email, they reply super fast, super quickly, and there's no confusion about your question or anything like that. I find sometimes with the other course platforms, they don't really understand your question, or there's a lot of back and forth. But with Learnworlds, I've had no problems whatsoever. I'll send them an email. Often less than 24 hours later, I'll get a reply back with screenshots saying, this is how you do it. Click here, do this. If you want to learn more about it, here's the link. You can read this article. And they're just super helpful. So I would say that they have excellent support. So if you have any worries about, getting tripped up or stuck with the platform, you email them, and they're happy to help. Okay, final verdict. Is it worth it? So you could probably tell by now, I am a fan of this platform. It's one of the top e-learning platforms out there. You know, when you're looking at Learnworlds, I've also designed on Kajabi, I've designed on Teachable, ClickFunnels as well. With a lot of these other platforms, I find that they do one or two things really well. Whether it's making it easier for you to build out the site, or whether it's making it easier for you to have automated payments or create a converting landing page for your course. With Learnworlds, I find that they do a lot of things really well, plus with the addition of they really care about the learning experience for the student. And it shows with the features that they have to help you create better courses, better learning experiences, and at the same time helping your business with all of those automations. So you can really start to target your messages and your promotions to where your students are at, or even where your site visitors, just someone who hasn't purchased from you yet, but is landing on the page and filling out a form. And as you've heard from this video, there's a lot of features within Learnworlds that are very unique to the e-learning space that other platforms don't have, like the SCORM feature, like the tagging feature, like the interactive video feature, which really makes it a great return on investment for you. And by the way, if you are signing up for the free 30-day trial and you need some help, you want to outsource building the Learnworlds site, I'm happy to help. I've built a ton of these websites. So what you can do is go down to the description, find my contact information. We can get on a call, find out if we're a good fit, and start your project so you can get your course up and running sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.